guys? It's your boy Oli with another episode of Chats with Oli. And of course, I got my cousin Jimmy with me.
What's going on? What's going on?
AKA Diablo.
That's right, baby.
Today we're doing something a little different, man. I ran into these youngins on Thursday, was it right? Thursday?
Yeah.
Thursday, I ran into them in a barbershop. I hadn't seen them in a while. But we're going to get into that in a little bit once they introduce themselves. You want to go first?
Yeah, my name Julian, but I go by Ju.
My name Omar, and I go by Mar.
You early, I can take my glasses off.
Do your thing.
My name Justin, but I go by Zay.
There you go.
Okay.
Wait, what you was going to say? Don't get scared. Don't get camera shy.
Go ahead, be like, I want
damn. Okay. So the reason I want to bring these young fellas on here today is there's a couple reasons, but the main one is when I seen them in the barbershop, I was asking them like why they haven't been around. And I'm not gonna say why they said it. I'm gonna let them talk about it a little bit, but they got into some trouble. And while they were hanging with me in the park, you know, when we was doing whatever we was doing, they never got into no trouble. I always made sure that even when people try to call the cops on them about stuff that they really wasn't doing, you know, I was always there defending them and, you know, making sure they knew what was going on. So I wanted to bring them on here so they understand, you know, they young, they make mistakes, and you know, it's okay. You know what I mean?
That's right.
So who wants to go first?
Yeah, I can.
Go ahead.
So back in what, 2024?
Yeah.
So with the gel blasters, the Orby guns.
We called that last year.
Oh, last year. Yeah, you know,
I'm just joking.
New Year, like next month.
Okay.
But we did the gel blaster things, and we did it with his group of young fellas, like 3rd Street. We did a lot, and during those times, we never got in trouble. That was, 6 months, 5 months, happiest months of my life. Am I wrong, y'all?
That's
facts.
I appreciate that. 6 months of the happiest moment. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
In my opinion, I never got in trouble, never fighting, never did no dumb stuff. I just stood out the way. I woke up with a smile on my face, grabbed my gel blaster, went out the house. With Orbeez, always met up
They
with
used to call me every morning, and I like to sleep in. But they used to call me bright.
Oh, these are your Orby guys.
These are the Orby guys.
Oh,
yes. Well,
okay.
some of them, because there's like 300.
I know you had a lot of
it's
them
like
there.
30 of us.
So while they were there, a lot of people used to, like, well, not even a lot. It was just always one house. They used to always call the cops on them, trying to call the cops. Say, oh, there's kids outside with guns, like trying to get them in trouble. So the cops would come and I used to be like, yo, we in the park, we right here playing with the Orby guns, like keeping them out of trouble. What I don't understand is they like. People be having so much stuff to say about younger guys, right? But anything they do, whether it's having fun or whatever, they want to call the cops on them. And that wasn't even nothing illegal. They wasn't hurting nobody. They wasn't bothering nobody. So that was like, you know, for a while. That's why I stopped it after a while. Okay. After like, 2 months? Like after 2 months, I stopped it because that same people, them same mother and daughter kept calling the cops on the kids for having fun. And I used to tell them, like, would you rather them be breaking into your car, stealing? Would you rather them, you know, be outside selling illegal stuff? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, you know, that's why I want to bring them on, to let people know that, you know, they not like just the same thing with some of the guys that be in the bike life thing. They ain't criminals. They just out riding bikes, having fun.
They enjoy it.
They enjoy it. Some they do for, you know, to have fun. But there is some idiots that do dumb stuff to make it look bad for everybody else. But when I was there with them and they was there with us, they never did anything bad. We were just having fun. Orby Wars. That's all we used to have.
I'm glad you did that for the youngest. And my question is, before we start everything, is how old are you guys? What's your age group?
16.
14, I'll turn 15 next month.
I'm 16. I turn 17 in March.
So 16, and
I'm gonna tell
14.
you. I'm gonna tell you something before y'all go into y'all story. At 16 years old, I was doing 22 years for murder. So I just want to start that off, like, and I was doing the same thing. I was to be around people, and it's who you hang with.
Yeah,
it's who you, because you was with him. Y'all was chilling. Yeah, y'all was playing in the park and stuff. It's always like that. It's like when you do something positive, you get negative results out of it.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So then, you know, being young, because a lot of times you won't never knew that if I didn't tell you that. So it's like you guys, like whatever the situation you guys got into, is always a way out. Yeah. There's always some person like Oli that can help you out. Y'all don't know me, but if y'all get my Instagram, y'all need help, and I'm always around. Y'all want to talk to somebody, y'all want to hang out, call me. I'll take y'all
real
out,
quick, Jimmy.
You know?
When y'all used to say, yo, what can I do around here to make money? What I used to do? Give y'all the money. Yeah. Whenever they used to be like, yo, what can I do? what can I?
But you didn't want to put them in a
Yeah, like there's nothing a little
That's what's up.
the kids their age can do. So, all right, help me clean the park up.
Yeah.
And they used to do it. And I used, even before that, whenever they was thirsty, I bought them water, sodas, whatever.
Yeah.
Chip, everybody. Like it didn't matter. And that's the reason why I wanted to bring my cousin on here, because I never told y'all this, but when I was 16, I had juvenile life.
Yeah.
I had juvenile life, so that's why I go so hard for that, for y'all youngins. That's why when a lot of people be like, "Damn, why he always with with the youngins?" And that's why. But it's none of their business. So I never explain it. I never tell them nothing, because who cares? Mind your business.
Exactly.
Are they bothering you? Are they getting hurt? No. So why are you worried about why they be what I'm saying? So that's part of the reason I wanted y'all to come on here. And he's been he lost his juvenile life, like his juvenile years, because of mistakes he made. You know what I'm saying? And he paid for them.
It's scary, man. It's scary.
Yeah, now he's a changed man. He's hardworking man.
And you bump your head, because I bumped my head before. Like after that, I bumped my head a couple times.
Mistakes happen.
And it takes sometimes, for you guys, it gotta be in you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's gotta be in you. Nobody can tell you nothing. It's gotta be in you. You guys are young. You got your whole life ahead of you. You don't want to be behind the walls.
And there's nothing wrong with making mistakes at all, guys.
Yeah.
There's
Don't think if you
nothing
make
wrong
one,
with that.
that's right.
That's a part of life.
As long as you learn from them. Because if you keep doing the same mistake, you just don't care.
Yeah.
You're just an idiot.
Yup.
And it's the truth. I don't mean to call y'all idiots. So I'm not saying y'all specifically, but I'm talking about the ones that continue to do the same mistakes and continue to want to be a fuck up because they want to impress. Because like we was talking on the way here, a lot of these young guys don't act a certain way. Matter of fact, what did I say about being yourself in the truck?
Look, I feel as though a lot of young boys this age, they be trying to play a character they not, like, and like they be trying to put up an act for like the females, like they be trying to be
for no
trappers,
reason.
they be trying to be trappers, like thugs or whatever, play block,
Posting
like bro,
firearms.
Posting guns, like bro, females don't really find that attractive
find
no
that
more.
attractive.
Females like
I like that you think that way.
They like boys that like getting money, boys that are clean, stay out the way, stay in the house, help the family, get jobs. Bro, you being out in the streets playing a block, bro, that shit corny.
That's not it, bro.
Like those people you in the block for, once you die, what are they gonna do for you? What are they gonna do for your family?
I'm gonna tell you what they're gonna do. Once you get locked up, they're gonna forget about you in jail, find somebody else to work for them. Once you die, they ain't even gonna mourn you. They just gonna find somebody else to replace you. That's it. That's why which one of you, it was y'all two that got arrested? Which one? Y'all two?
Both of us.
So when y'all told me y'all got arrested, that shit got me so angry. I didn't show it to y'all because I didn't want y'all to see me upset. But like who y'all babies for real, man. Y'all baby, who the fuck put y'all to do negative stuff? Like that shit don't make no sense to me.
The people we hang around.
The people we was around, because after we stopped being around with you, we started hanging around with the wrong crowd.
That's what I want to get into.
Things hit the fan. That happened, but we realized, and we like what you said earlier, mistakes happen. We learned from that mistakes, and we haven't been doing that type of stuff. Yeah, we got into other bumps in the road with like fighting situations. But it's not like we getting arrested, no guns, no none of that. It's just like fights.
Any grown man that puts a juvenile to do anything negative for them is not a man. He's a piece of shit. He's worthless. It's true. Because if it was their kid, they would be trying to shoot up the whole city. But since y'all wasn't their kids, they don't care.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I treated y'all like y'all was my own kids whenever y'all around. I protected y'all, I fed y'all, I make sure nothing happened. Even when them crazy two, the mom and daughter used to call the cops on y'all, I used to be right there front and center like, no, that's not true. I can show you the cameras from my store. That's all a lie. And they don't these fake guns. These not real guns. You know what I mean? Because I lost my juvenile years. I didn't get to enjoy myself as a kid. One, I was an athlete, so I couldn't really have fun because my dad didn't never want me to get hurt. And then two, I got juvenile life for a mistake that I made when I was younger. So I want to make sure y'all don't make that same mistake because it's easier. It's easier said than done. But as long as I'm in your ear every day. And, like you said, when you was around me, y'all never got into no trouble.
Not at all.
When it got a certain time, what I used to tell y'all, go home, it's getting late. Do y'all need a ride? Do you need me to call y'all Uber? Because that's just the way I am. Like, and not just with younger guys. I'm like that with growing up with anybody. Like when I go out with my friends, I always text everybody, make sure everybody got home safe. Because that's the human thing to do. You know what I'm saying? So that I wanted to get into that, like how y'all got in trouble after y'all stopped coming around, and I didn't. Me personally, I didn't want to stop the Orby Wars. I loved it. I had so much fun, but I was just getting more headaches from the neighbors, cause y'all might have overdid it a little bit when people was walking past, but I get it when you. Because I used to play with y'all, so I get it. When you in the war and it's me and you, and I got you finally, because a lot of these guys, they come through, they shoot us up, and then they leave with the Orby guns. Yeah. And they start running or whatever. So when you finally catch them, you ain't thinking who's walking past or whatever.
You empty the clip. You empty the clip.
Yeah, you gotta get them back.
I be thinking it's like a sport. I be like, oh,
yeah, it's a sport.
I be like, I'm gonna catch you.
It's not a bad idea to start that, think about it.
It's like paintballing.
Like at first,
I told him we're gonna start it again. I'm sorry, go ahead.
When we started, it was only 4 of us. It was me, it was my friend Omar right here, it was John and my friend Demi. Us 4 reposting it every day. We finally got attention from his group of kids that's on the other side and multiple others. And when we started, we took it so serious. We started as a sport. Yeah. Like every time we got into it, we would put our 100%.
Yeah,
like our
would walk on feet. We never had cars. We were 15 at the time. We would go from all the way from Hunted Park all the way to Ontario to Tioga to Juniata on feet. Never no bus because the buses don't allow the Orby guns.
Yeah,
we used to walk. We would put our whole potential to go to their hood, or they would come to our hood, because it was always a back and forth thing. Yeah, and we put our all into it.
Yeah, I spent like $3,000 on Orby guns for everybody to have.
And something I also want to say is, we would bring the gel blasters in our book bags to school. We didn't even care about school or nothing. As soon as we got out,
took them out our bags.
East Street, we would always be having a war in the parking lot with East Street. Like, they used to get fell.
What I would say is a lot of the, not from the kids, was from our team, but from other teams. I ain't like how they used to like try to rob other people for
Orby. They used to take their guns, and I never liked that.
I hated that, man. And then post it on Instagram. I used to tell them, like, don't come around here. Don't come around our side, because I'm not gonna play with y'all. Like, that's not okay. It's it's never okay to turn a game into something that
serious.
It shouldn't. Yeah. They used to like beat kids up for their Orby guns.
Yeah, I was one of them. Yeah. It was.
I used to tell them literally, like, yo, if you don't got one, come see me. I'll buy you one, or I'll lend you one. Just make sure I get it back. What you was gonna say? I'm sorry.
That happened to me. It was me, my friend John, my friend Mar, and my homie Mingo and Demi. We had came to Philip and Tioga, but we had told him about it, but it was young boys that he ain't know. They had seen me, and then I went to help my friend because they had him in a circle, and then I had came. I was cooking. I started cooking, and then they all just started punching on me, hitting me with the gun, and all like
crazy.
Like, what?
Yeah,
they took my gun.
They took his gun, his mag, and
and then when
you know how many guns I had to get back? They got taken, Jimmy. So many. Like, all of them used to always come to me like, and then like, and I used to be like, let me see a picture of this kid, because everybody was. It was always 2 or 3 people recording while the stuff was going on, so we see them on camera. You know, so. I would always like find out who the kid was, like hit him up on Instagram. Like, yo, bring that Orby gun back.
He made a good comment about how you guys had your all into like the Orby gun. Yeah. Put that all into school. Put that all into a job. Because at your age right now, there's no excuse. You can get a job.
I got a job.
There you go.
Which one of y'all was running late today because of the job? It was
I got a job. So, I play for a basketball team. I'm
I like that, man.
Like, I like after I got arrested, I needed a change. Yeah, there was a couple bumps on the road, fighting and all that, but I just had to change my life around because I realized.
You could tell you feel better about yourself, don't you?
Yeah, like I feel better. Like me speaking about, I got arrested, it brings me down. Like, damn.
And these 2 guys, how close are you? Like, they're your best friends?
Yeah, I grew up with him. Kindergarten, grew up with him. I grew up with him since
we basically watched each other grow up.
So you next to get a job. Yeah. You next don't if he can do it. And listen, don't worry about if it's a McDonald's or
anywhere.
A job. You know why? When you come home and you get a check, regardless what it is, it's $100, $200 a week.
Money.
That's a guaranteed
money is money.
Yeah, that's a guaranteed check every week. Every week, that's a guaranteed check.
I can take my glasses off real quick.
Do your thing.
Hold on. There's something every young boy gotta notice, bro. Working a 9 to 5, bro, that's not a bad look, bro. Working a 9 to 5, bro, you getting cheese in your pocket, bro. That's what females like these days, bro. You gotta stop playing that block, stop doing all that bro, you look dirty, bro. You
Bro,
look
rap,
dirty.
bro.
Females don't like that, bro. Get some cheese in your pocket, bro. I
real.
walk niggas down.
Literally, like
Excuse me for my language, but
Yeah,
man.
he walk shit down.
And listen, the way he's saying it to the audience, you gotta understand that you could tell like the difference of y'all. I don't know y'all, but y'all got a good oral about yourself. Y'all got a good, like outlook because y'all know what y'all went through. See, y'all went through that little bit of downtime, I call it, you know what I mean? And now you working, you doing the basketball thing. Y'all do the same thing, 'cause that's what a friend supports a friend. It don't gotta be financially, it could be more than like, I'll get you in here. Bet. Now if you mess the job up, then I got you in. I can't do nothing but I got you in.
Yeah.
But that's good that you guys are changing your ways, and you could tell like you got a good aura about like you. I could tell it's just knowing y'all, and y'all gotta follow suit. He don't talk a lot, so we gotta get him on the mic a little bit
He a little
more.
antisocial. He a little
He
antisocial.
antisocial. Oh yeah. So how you when you think about school, are you guys gonna finish school?
right now I got good grades. Like I'm doing good. It's just a couple little grades I gotta get up, but it's really nothing for real, you know.
Okay,
That's good.
Respect.
As long as you working hard and you stay on it.
Try your hardest,
The
man.
crazy thing, Jimmy, that when I've seen them, my autistic son was on the chair, so I couldn't really like interact with him. But when Jaden got off the chair and the other one got on, I went outside to say what's up to them. And then I'm like, damn, why y'all stop coming around? And when they told me what happened, bro,
Don't believe it.
I walked to my truck. Yeah. I didn't need to walk to my truck. I just got emotional about that shit because they told me like, man, we appreciate you. You always had us staying out of trouble, and once we stopped hanging with y'all, man, we got in trouble, and that shit made me angry. Like I didn't want to show them that, so I walked to my truck, act like I had to get something so I can get myself together. And then I walked back, and I'm like, look, man, we started talking all over again. I told them, I'm still there every day. Y'all come through whenever y'all need me. If I can help,
phone call away, text away.
We're in a group chat now. We've been.
He
talking
always
ever
answers his
since.
phone. One thing he always answers his phone is
something
text.
I really appreciate about Ollie is that whenever we needed something to drink, he gave it to us. Something to eat, he gave it to us.
That's what's
He
up.
was always checking on us.
Yep.
Whatever we needed, he was there for us, and that's what I respect him as a man for.
that's
that.
like a real-
because a lot of old heads. They claim you as they old heads, but in reality, they just be putting you on the block, play a block, making you look dirty. Like
Right, making you look bad.
he a real old head. Like Ollie is
come on, bro.
he
He's a
old
great
head.
man.
He's a great man. You gotta have a bull like him on your side.
Thanks, man. That means a lot to
And
me,
there's a
man.
good question you said about old heads. So not to get personal, you have to answer my questions. Because this is we're not here to judge nobody.
No, for sure.
Your parents, so you guys, you're cool with your parents.
Yeah, no, for sure.
We all
mom-
have issues. Like sometimes we our moms is our rock, and our dad's a piece of shit.
No.
Now, I'll be honest, because it'd be
Well,
like
vice
I got a
versa.
good
Vice
dad.
versa.
or vice versa. Some people love their dad, and sometimes the dad's not around. But one thing I learned, you take bits and pieces of your parents and you take the good out of them. You know how people say, your mom is your mom first. Yeah, you're right. But there's some moms that don't know how to be mothers.
No, yeah.
There's some dads that don't know how to be dads. Sometimes you become more friends and family with friends than your own family.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell y'all why that is though, because a parent is always gonna be strict on y'all, telling y'all don't do this, don't do that, don't do this, don't do that,
That's making you want to do it.
and y'all gonna be upset about it because doing that is fun, doing that is exciting, doing that gives you a rush, but they're only telling you that because they've been through it.
Yeah.
They have that experience, the mishaps, the bad ships, they went through it already, so they don't want y'all to go through it. So it's nothing wrong with appreciating a friend and loving a friend, but always remember your parents telling y'all things because they love y'all and they want better for y'all.
Yeah, that's why.
And I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna put y'all into something I learned. Well, I didn't learn it. I seen it in a reel, like a week or two ago. Friends gonna be friends. You can love your friends all y'all want. Friends gonna be friends. Y'all can love your friends all y'all want. But in reality, the only man the only man that's gonna want y'all to be better than them is your
your
father.
dad.
No,
Yep,
yeah.
no,
Not
for
your
sure.
friends.
My dad
Remember
always
that.
told me that.
Y'all can love your friends all y'all want, and y'all can be the bestest friends. Never had no miscommunications, but they don't want y'all to be better than them.
No, yeah.
No man wants another man to be better than
Exactly.
them. But your fathers, they want y'all to be better than them.
No, yeah.
Always remember that. A father always wants his son to be better than him, and that's why the fathers are so strict. You know what I'm saying? I just want to let y'all know.
You guys in high
My
school?
dad always told me
High
that.
school.
What grade y'all in?
I'm in ninth.
11th?
I got held back. I'm in 10th.
That's all right. Nothing wrong with it.
Nothing wrong with
And
that.
you?
But
Ninth.
Ninth? Oh, y'all all in high school. What school? Now the question, what high school y'all go to?
I do online.
Yeah, we all
I
do
do
online.
online. We do online.
But I'm about to go to OBR.
Oh, listen,
credit
online is the
recovery.
best, man. You could, I know my
Online, I
son
ain't gonna lie.
he's a blank the teachers out.
Don't give him no ideas, Jimmy. Don't give him no
No,
ideas.
No, online.
I
I'll be
already
honest.
do that.
Look, see?
I be cheating. I be using
Yeah,
my
see?
phone.
I be using ChatGPT. I ain't gonna.
Y'all on camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, I use ChatGPT.
No,
Oh,
something
you guys gamers too? You game?
yeah.
Well, yeah, what's the best thing? Like, what game y'all play? Y'all into now?
Warzone.
Call of Duty, yeah.
Okay. See, take your energy on that.
Yeah.
And sometimes we all go through bad things, and sometimes it could be somebody in your school or your job. You just gotta. Sometimes you think about, man, I'm gonna knock this guy's, because you get mad. And being young, we both was young, all of us.
Yeah.
We was your age. And at that age, man, I ain't thinking about nothing. But when I was your age, all I thought about was getting a couple $dollars and girls. And I ain't talking about illegal money. I worked. A job and meeting girls we talking about house parties. We much older. Now is a thing with social media. And we talked about it in one of these episodes. Social media will have, and kids beef on social media, and we need to stop that. Like, because I put a record out, and I might talk about a certain street or certain, doesn't mean that I'm beefing. Just I'm speaking my truth. And some people take that as, oh, you dissing me, and y'all don't need to get into it because life can change for you guys.
It's not worth it.
It changed like this
In a blink of an eye.
Blink of an eye, man. You could
1
be here
second.
today.
1 second.
1 second. Wrong decision.
Can cost you the rest of your life
No,
or your
for
life.
sure.
Or your life.
You hear what I'm saying? 1 second could cost you the rest of your life or your life. You know what I'm saying? So always think. I used to be a hothead. I ain't never used to think. I used to react. Now I think so much I get headaches because I got so much to lose. I got so many people that depend on me. I got so many people I help. So many people I take care of. So many people.
Besides that, you got kids.
Yeah,
That's the main support system.
My babies, man.
Yeah.
Like I can't picture my life without my babies, or I can't picture their life without me.
See?
Yeah.
Because then what?
Cause I'm like that. I don't have a father. My mom. Shout out to my moms, yeah. She
Shout out to
played
moms.
that mom and dad role, and then I got a stepdad. Me and him may not. We bump heads a lot, but I'm gonna give it to him.
How old is your mom?
My mom, chill. But
Just breaking the ice, man. Just
Let me
breaking the
ask you a
ice.
question. You said you and your stepdad don't get along that well. Yeah. Can I ask you a question? Why do you feel that way?
I don't know. It's just
Do he treat you bad?
sometimes, yeah.
Like what? How he treat you by trying to tell you not to do certain things?
It's just the way he goes about things. He don't go about it like in a good enough way. Like he just first thing he just gets mad.
He overreacts.
Yeah, he overreacts.
Maybe it's because he cares about you that much.
No, yeah.
And you're not his son.
Yeah.
You're not his biological son. So maybe he's reacting like that because maybe he thinks that's what's gonna get through you.
I peeped
So
that.
so my advice to you is sit down with him and talk. Have a conversation with him.
No, yeah.
Tell him how you don't appreciate the way he come about things, and then I'm pretty sure he's gonna tell you that's how I thought I can get to you. Do he have other kids?
Yeah, and I feel like he's so hard on me because I'm the youngest one. But I'm like,
You're the baby, that's
I'm
why.
the baby, but I got in bug. I had gotten
Exactly.
arrested and all that, and he's been through that. He did 10 years.
Exactly.
So
So
he's
it's
been
not
through that.
nothing against you.
No,
It's that he
yeah.
care about you. He loves your mom that much that he gets angry with you when you do the stuff you do because
took
you know
me
why?
under his wing.
Your mom is the one that suffers when you go through whatever you go through. You may not see it. You may not feel it. But your mom be probably in that room with him crying at night for you. And you don't see that part of it.
The first thing we do as kids, we was all kids once. And we still kids. Even though adults, we still got the kid in us.
Yeah.
We cry to mom.
No,
Mommy,
yeah, I be
mommy.
crying to my mom.
Nah, real
And that's
rap.
right. So you gotta show her, but like, Mom, sorry, I made a mistake, and I want to just get better and better in my situation.
And
man.
another thing, your mom was your mom and your father for a long time.
Oh, yeah, for a
So
really
your
long time.
stepfather maybe sees that. And that's what angers him the most because he probably feels that you don't appreciate your mom the way you should.
No, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So don't be so hard on the stepdad, man, because a stepdad's job is real hard,
No,
man.
yeah, that's why I've been peeping that recently. Like,
It's hard. Because look,
Yeah.
do your mom work?
no, not right now.
Your stepdad works.
Yeah.
Look at that.
he's the
Do I have to say
breadwinner
more?
now.
Yeah.
Do I have to say more?
Putting food on your
No,
table, bro.
yeah,
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got a roof
over
over your head because of your stepdad. You got food in the
yeah.
refrigerator because of your
Your
stepdad.
stepdad.
You know what I'm saying?
No matter
I'm
who,
just-
who the father figure
Yeah.
it is, you got to remember whoever's putting that work in is the ones what you call. And the same way, how comfortable did you get with Oli when you first met him?
We
A
got
little
pretty
bit, or you was
comfortable.
comfortable from the
A
beginning?
little bit.
Like he got that energy.
Yeah, because he got that energy. So what I'm trying to say with that is the same way you come to, I don't know y'all. And y'all got comfortable with me like
Nah,
in a
yeah,
heartbeat,
yes,
right?
yeah.
Do that with him. Put him to the side. Say, you know
See,
what? Can we have a little conversation? And you never know. That little conversation can open up a book.
Yep.
Like they said, book of knowledge, and you could be like, damn, like I didn't know. I know you rough for me because he's gonna tell you, well, I did 10 years. I don't want you to go because that's what we're here to talk to you about. It's not to bash you. It's not to put you down.
Yeah.
It's to encourage you that you can do. Because when I was growing up, if I didn't have that figure to tell me I can be that better person in life, man, I probably would have been dead in jail, or I would have been going back and forth because I thought about that. Like when you're young, especially living in the city of anywhere. I'm born and raised in Camden. So Camden is, anybody can tell you, Camden was just as rough as Philly. We had the #1 murder rate for like 10 years. Like it was nothing in Camden. He knows he's traveled in Camden. Camden is little and it's bad. It's like, you know, people didn't want to come over to Philly because Philly's bad. So you gotta understand that you gotta do better for yourself. I don't know if y'all guys are religion or nothing, but if you is or not, just believe in God, believe in yourself, and give everybody a chance in life. You guys gonna be all right. I noticed that.
Real quick. I don't hold on real quick. So then we're gonna get on y'all. I don't know who your stepfather is. You never told me who it is, but he seems like he really cares.
No, he do.
Because if he didn't, trust me, he would have been stopped dealing with your mom or try to get your mom to kick you out or whatever the case may be.
That happens too.
The fact that these things haven't occurred and that he's still there working hard and taking care of your mom's happy.
No, yeah.
She's happy.
Yeah.
That says enough about that man.
Yeah.
He cares about you, man. He loves this woman. You're her son, and that's why he's so hard on you. So you understand the bigger picture. It's not always fun and games, I'm telling you. And when a man like that comes around and he's hard on you, but it's because he cares. See, me and you connected, but me and all of us connected so much fast, easy, because me and Jimmy not your stepfather. We're just people you've met somehow, some way, and we like, act, you know, it's cool. Like it's not like we don't have that father son like affection type. You know what I'm saying? Although I always protected y'all when y'all came around the park, like y'all was my kids. Yep. I do that with everyone's kids. It don't matter who it is. But he's home, y'all home in the same house. Yeah. So anything happening to you is gonna hurt your mom. It's gonna hurt him. And so maybe you and him should have a conversation. And you know, I promise you, y'all both gonna feel better, and y'all gonna understand each other more. And y'all gonna communicate better. That's true. Because you're gonna tell him what you don't like, and then he's gonna tell you how you always leave the refrigerator open, leave a mess in the kitchen, don't clean, and shit like that. But you gotta suck it up.
No,
because
the truth
your mom is happy. She doesn't work. Bills paid, rent's paid, food in the refrigerator. You gotta suck that up, man. Because you gotta understand it's not always about you.
Exactly, it's about other people. It's like
your mom.
Selfish.
Your mom was your mom and your dad for so long.
Yeah, for a long
now she got a good man at home. Understand that. Understand her. Yeah. If you don't do it for you, do it for her. Because eventually you're gonna become a man and you're gonna want to do it for you.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Yeah.
I love you, man.
I love you too.
You know I'm a phone call away.
Yeah,
you know what? If I don't answer, you know where to find me.
Yeah.
You know, you got both your parents at home. Oh, I'm sorry. What you was gonna say?
I was gonna get back to that. A lot of people don't see about their moms until they really pass. My mom's passed. I got my mom tatted right here.
Man, I'm sorry to hear that, buddy.
My mom passed. I never had a father figure. My uncle stepped in to be my mom and my dad for 5 years. My grandfather, he was my dad, but my grandfather passed away a week after my mom. Damn. So I always had like that. Like I never took that like for granted. I always was.
Hey, I love you, man.
I always was a mama's boy. And like when I see people argue with their moms or
it bothers you.
Never take appreciation of their mom. It bothers me because at the end of the day, I'm gonna be like, all right, step into my shoes, see how it feels.
Yeah.
Step up, see how you gonna feel without your mom. It's gonna hurt.
I'm sorry you went through that, man.
Like
I'm sorry your mom isn't here no more.
Yeah, it just I never had a dad, so she was my mom and my dad for the whole life of my years. For my whole 16 years, they were both. Yeah. My grandfather, he was always like a dad. I always claimed him as my dad. After he passed, that really hurted me because I had both of them. My mom and my dad passed.
Damn, man.
I was like that.
I'm sorry you went through that, buddy.
That's when my aunt and my uncle stepped in. Now they're like my mom and my dad. So like when I see that happening to other kids of them arguing with their mom or them trying to hit their mom, I'd be like, damn.
Now I'm gonna tell you before we go too far.
Yeah.
Your mom and your aunt and her husband. That's who took you. Took you in?
It's my aunt and my brother, her brother.
Okay, so your aunt, your uncle.
But her husband also helps too.
Okay, so your aunt, your uncle, and her husband, they took you in. You know they didn't have to.
They did.
They could have let you go in the system, foster care, all that type of stuff.
You'd have been lost.
The fact that they took you in, it says a lot about them.
Yeah.
Appreciate that, because people just don't care nowadays.
That's what I always do. I never argue with them. I never talk back. But when I got arrested, I was disappointed in me.
It was a slap to the face to them.
That's when I wanted to change because I wanted to do better for them, not for me.
Yeah.
I wanted to do both, but I wanted to make them proud. Then when I see them proud, it makes me proud.
There you go.
Seeing them proud makes me proud.
I love that,
I'm not
man.
trying to be proud and make them not proud. When I was doing the Jail Blaster Wars, I was proud, but they was trying to make me be careful, don't do this, don't do that.
Because they wasn't there with us, so they don't understand how the fun we was having. But they were being a parent because they don't know. They thinking, oh, this kid is out in the street. I don't know what's going on. I don't know who they accidentally shoot or who they, you know what I'm saying? So you can't fault them for that.
That's why I did
Appreciate them more.
That's true.
Because they care. Because if they didn't care, they wouldn't have them conversation with you. Damn, man, I'm sorry. I didn't know you went through that, bro.
Yeah, I went through a lot when I was young. It was when I was 12. So experiencing that really hurted me.
My God.
And I always try to tell my friends, don't argue with your mom. Try to bear with her. She only got a certain amount of years left. You never know, she could die tomorrow.
Yeah.
Your
Yeah.
dad, it's not
Just
even
never
about.
know.
It's not even about the dad. I mean, it's not even about your mom. Your dad could be both.
Yeah.
So take your dad and show him appreciation.
My dad was both to me.
He
He was my mom and my dad.
Tell your dad, be like, damn, I appreciate you for what you did. Because when you were born, they gave you food, put a roof over you.
Yeah.
Took you in for them years until you turned 21.
It's funny that you said that you get upset when you see guys getting upset with their moms. Because with my father, I never looked at it this way. But once my father passed away and I used to see my cousin, for instance, I'm going to use an example. Right after my dad passed away, the holidays came and I think it was New Year's. All the family was together, and my cousin Alex was arguing with my uncle Bebo, his dad, and I put him to the side. And I told him I can't do this what you're doing right now no more. I can never argue with my dad. I can't. So if you're gonna waste any time, waste time loving them, because once they're gone, there's no coming back, and you're gonna regret not arguing with them, not talking to them, and you're gonna regret not respecting them. And what I mean by respecting them is making them happy, making them proud, not getting in trouble, not making them have to come to a police station to come get you, or be worried sick, not knowing that you got arrested, calling hospitals, making sure you didn't get killed, or calling police stations, making sure you're not locked up. All that shit, man, is nerve-wracking for a parent or guardian or whatever. So, appreciate your aunt, your uncle and your aunt's husband, because it's easy for anyone to say they were going to do this or that for somebody, but it's hard as fuck to take you in and provide, put food in your stomach, put clothes on your back, take you to school, pick you up from school. You know what I'm saying? You got a cell phone, right?
Yeah.
Who pays your cell phone bill? There you go.
It's that's when they took me in, I really appreciate them. And speaking of that, I'm sorry for the loss.
Thank
of
you.
your father.
Thank you.
How you got to take time for granted. I just lost my grandma last month.
Oh, man.
And
I lost my grandma a month ago, too.
It was October 16th I lost her.
Thanks.
Sorry for your loss. I lost her last month. That really hit.
Yeah.
Hit home for everybody in my family.
You know, I normally I don't have much regrets. I don't like to have regrets. I like to think that something didn't happen because it wasn't supposed to. But I regret, and I spoke about this already, because my grandma wanted to see me. She was in her deathbed. My mom used to call me every day, and I was too afraid to go see her there in that bed. I wasn't gonna do any good going over there to see her, because I was just gonna break down and I didn't want to upset her, and that's why I didn't go. But I regret it, because maybe she wanted to tell me something and I didn't get a chance to hear it. But I didn't like seeing y'all, talking to y'all tonight, and hanging with y'all the way I did before. Y'all bright kids, man. Y'all so smart, man.
Smart. Yep.
That's
So
another thing
smart.
I
Do you
wanna
believe in
speak
cause and effect?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both of y'all?
And back to that, my grandma, she was in her deathbed. We knew she was gonna die soon. The state that she was in, we all knew.
Yeah. We knew about my grandma too, but that's why I was so afraid.
And like that, I wanted to spend time with her. Like I should have never been in the streets. Like my uncle always told me, like you doing all this, you fighting in front of the house, you getting arrested, you making all this noise, you put in jeopardy for my grandma.
It's gonna affect her because she in the house.
You could fight somebody. Oh yeah, let's go get a firearm and let's go shoot him. Let's go shoot up his house. My grandma wasn't right in front of the door. He was always telling me, yo,
what if they would have did it to you and your grandma was in the house?
That's what I'm saying. He used to always tell me that. And him be like, yo, you gotta stop being in the streets and actually hang out with your grandma. I should have did that. I should have listened. Cause then when I see my
got
grandma,
a lot in common, man.
When I see my grandma on her deathbed and her passed away right in front of me, that's like, damn, my uncle was right. I should have spent more time.
Yeah.
I would like that really hurted me because I was like, damn, I should have really did that. Like that hit home. Cause the advice that he gave me, I never took. But after my grandma died, that's when I started.
I know that
good.
feeling. I think I'm too cool to listen to that.
Like,
he don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna be a dummy like the rest of these guys.
Like this is why I always think. This is why I always thought about my grandma. She was gonna live until next year. The next year
She'll be there.
She'll be there.
Cool.
She'll be there. But when that somebody isn't there, you're gonna be like, damn, I should have spent more time.
I should have, would have.
That's what I was telling them, like you guys, about cause and effect. You know, because it's not. People always think it's got to be something. You know, that you get locked up, you do a bid, and you come home, but you hurt so many people that comes with that. Yeah. Because it's like, nobody wants to see nobody locked up. The most loneliest place you guys ever going to experience in life, you guys already experienced it. But you didn't do time, God forbid, I hope you don't. Whatever, y'all do better, is when you die. Nobody remembers you when you die.
Exactly.
So the time is more precious. My grandma, she had fell off.
Before you go too far, I want to. That's 100. What he said, bro. They might pretend like they remember you before the viewing, but once you buried in that cold dirt by yourself, let me tell you something. Everybody used to look for my dad, and I don't mean to cut you off, but I don't want you to get too far.
And I want to say something.
My father, nobody remembers him in certain, like nobody really talks about him. Friends, when they see me that ain't seen me in a while, oh, your dad, they bring him up, but who really cares? And it's not their job to care. So I've suffered all that by myself, to the point where I had to learn how to hide my suffering. Like to this day, I go to sleep and wake up crying every day. I think about my dad. I start praying, and sometimes it's happy tears, sometimes it's angry tears, sometimes it's frustration tears. But I go through that alone because nobody's gonna care about how you feel or about anybody else passing. And that's for all of y'all.
No, yeah, that's how I feel about my dad.
And I want to say is that when you see all these people pulling up to the funeral, you'd be like, where was they at when my grandma or when?
I love that you said that.
No, hold on. I want to speak on something. I don't mean to cut you off, but we got all these friends, everybody. For his grandma's funeral, it was only like 6 of us that really came for him.
Crazy.
Showed up for him. We was there for him, hugging him through. Like I was the one telling him, bro, you gotta, bro, let it out, bro. You don't gotta act like you a man and not. And
as a person grieving though,
bro.
They don't want to. I can tell because I deal with this every day. He don't want to do that in front of y'all. That's something when you grieve, you want to grieve by yourself.
Yeah.
Because one, you don't want nobody to see you vulnerable like that, and two, you just never know who's around you to try to find out to use that against you. That's why I had to learn that the hard way.
As a man, you always been told never cry in front of somebody.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with crying in front of people, but you just got to. I know what you mean, though. I hear you.
And back to what I was saying that when like for my mom, a lot of people show up to the funeral when she was in the hospital who always checked up on her, and now we have birthdays, we go to the cemetery, and all the people that was at the funeral, where are they at now?
Yeah, it's like when my father died, right? Everybody made a big. Like not the whole family, but a lot of the family members made a big issue. But I was in the morgue by myself, cleaning them up and dressing them. Mm-hmm. Where was everybody else? You see what I'm saying?
Where was everybody else?
Like nobody was there with me right there through that. Nobody was, and I'm using that for an example because it was like a circus with the certain family members. When my father passed away, it was like crazy, and all people was talking about stuff that had nothing to do with my dad passing. And nobody was there with me, dressing them, cleaning them up, getting them ready for the viewing. Nobody even asked me, you know, what they asked me, when and where's the funeral?
That's it.
That's it. Just so they can go and finish their act.
Pay the respects. See him out.
And then never see him again and never talk about
your
him.
brother. The situation with John.
So
And I also want to say that I really care for my family because we all care. We all show up. Like a lot of family, like my dad's side, I never really got to see them, but I seen them here and there. They tried reaching out, but it wasn't official. But like I like my side where I'm at because everybody tried to take care of everybody. Like they tried helping them. If I'm on my knees, everybody going to try to help get them up. They try to pulling them up with them, and I like that.
I'm gonna tell you something about that when you finish.
And I like that. And I like the little group of my family that I have. It's me, my sister, my little sister, my big sister, my brother, my uncle, my aunt, and her husband. That 7 people, that's all I need.
There you go.
That right there, them 7 people act like a whole family.
As far as
Do they all live together in the same house?
We all
No,
live
but
in
they
different
live around
houses.
each other.
But like is me, my sister house.
But y'all communicate.
We all around the block from each other.
Good,
and
good.
We
Now,
Don't
what I
never
say-
lose that.
every day.
Don't never lose that connection.
Don't
with
never
them.
lose that. Yeah.
We-
What I would say though, as far as your dad's family, I'm gonna give you one example, one thing, and one example of the other. Right? People have their own lives. Obviously, your dad wasn't in your life, but his family probably tried to be in life. They work or whatever. But if someone, a family or whatever, wants to be in your life, they'll make it happen. So don't ever feel bad for a certain family member that wasn't there for you or didn't want to be there for you. Because talking to you today made me realize how bright you are, how bright your future is, how smart and, you got a lot of charisma. I see the pain in your eyes. Is the pain I have in mine, that I used to have in mine. And nobody saw it. I see it. And, hopefully we don't lose communication again. I'm going to try harder this time because I wish we would have had this conversation before. But we're here now. But like I said, somebody who wants to be a family member that wants to be in your life, he'll be in your life no matter what, no matter how busy, no matter what.
No matter
You know what I'm
they
saying?
always pull up. They always show up.
Yeah,
They
the ones that
always
do,
contact you.
the ones that don't.
It's always 50-50 in conversation. Conversation is really, communication is key.
Yeah.
You always got to play both sides.
Yeah.
You can't just be 100% from one person. It got to be
Well, he was
100.
going through. He was saying he was going.
Yeah, I was waiting for him to finish so we can get on him.
It's on his chain.
Talk about your sister and your
Yeah,
brother.
no. So my brother passed away. This him on my chain.
Okay.
He was going out to get some weed. I don't know if I can say that.
Yeah, you can say it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was going out to get some weed. It was like 9 o'clock. He went to the Chinos. He was getting like a wrap or something. And while he was walking out, somebody confused him for like somebody he was beefing with. And then when my brother came out, he got on his bike and they just started shooting at him in the back, like on his back. And they shot him like 9 times.
Damn.
Yeah, sorry for your loss.
Sorry for your loss. Yeah.
And then my sister, she also passed away too. She did drugs like bad.
Yeah.
And like,
Take your time.
Girl, take
Yeah.
your
Time,
time,
sorry.
girl.
You don't have to feel.
she-
You don't have to feel shame.
she overdosed and like I was in the room with her. And like it like broke my heart like so bad.
Yeah. It's tough,
I
man.
still think about it to this day. I dream about it to this day. Like I don't know, like it just traumatized me. Like, and I'm still traumatized to this day.
You gotta talk to somebody, man.
You gotta
No,
talk to
yeah, that's why I
somebody.
always be on the phone with him. I be trying to take him under my wing and all. Yeah,
Some-
I'm still a young boy, but I be trying
sometimes is always easier said than done. But I like to think that sometimes talking to somebody outside your circle helps more.
Yeah.
But you're so young that I would never tell you to talk to a stranger or maybe you get therapy or talk to a family member that
School. School got counseling.
But
The
they go
centers.
To, they,
Nah, yeah, I
they don't
did
go to
that a
school.
lot.
They go to
Online. You can,
online.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I forgot.
So, but you can call me whenever, man. I've had similar traumas like you just said, and it's hard for anybody. Imagine a 14.
I was 12 at the time.
No, I'm saying you're 14 now. Imagine a 14-year-old kid.
You still a kid, so you understand it's a lot of pain.
Yeah.
And I also give you my number. Like you can ask. I like talking, so you can call me, text me. I ain't gonna take you out to no bar, but I'll take you to McDonald's or I'm saying whatever.
Get you a Happy Meal. Get you
Wendy's,
a Happy Meal.
yeah. Hey, I like Happy Meal.
Make me happy.
But the reason I say that because sometimes having that one person as a friend or somebody you don't know that you feel what you call it, it's like, of course I'm gonna get your parents' permission or whoever your guardian is because I'm grown.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it looks weird. You know what I mean? But the same token is if she lets her come hang out, all of us, and we go somewhere bowling.
Watch a game or something.
Yeah. Maybe not bowling. Go to movies one day.
No, I'm saying go to a Sixers game or something.
Maybe
I
not.
love going to a
Or
Sixers game.
bowling. I mean, I know we don't like a movie. Get some popcorn.
Say something?
Yeah.
I don't like how the Eagles lost today and we lost last week.
Yes,
21
we lost to the
league.
Cowboys
Don't say that in
and the
front of
Bears
him.
now.
Don't say that in front of him. You don't like the Eagles. He's a Chiefs fan. Don't give him no
They got
ammo.
spanked
Hold
last year.
on.
Chiefs got spanked.
First, we gonna go from seriousness to
No, right.
That's
No,
for another
let's go.
topic. That's for another topic.
But listen.
Hold on. That's for another.
Yeah, you ain't shit. You
Get him
see?
out there.
Why you giving him ammo, man?
Get him out there.
Come on, he's a Chiefs fan.
But listen,
For God's sake.
what's his name?
Omar.
Omar. They call you Omar.
Yeah.
Listen, I ain't lost my parents that young. My dad passed away. My grandmom. I got some uncle stuff. I can't fathom that at that age, especially like I got one sister. You know what I'm saying? And to go through that, like anybody loses a loved one, no matter what the circumstances, I want to tell you guys, don't look at yourself and put yourself down. Because what happened? Because you know what it is. You might believe it or not. I always say one thing: everything happens for the grace of God. It's God plan.
Everything happens for a reason.
For a reason.
You can help. Sometimes you can help the reason because
Sometimes
you know
you
sister
can't.
probably could, if she probably got help, she probably would have been. But don't look at yourself like sometimes you know
There's
being
nothing
young-
you could have done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
There's nothing you could have done.
Yeah.
It happened, and that's how it's supposed to happen. But I will say this, because I was a young crash out. Don't think going out there and trying to get revenge for your brother is the answer, bro. Because it's not.
Yeah, it's not.
Because listen, your family's already suffering enough for your brother's loss.
Yeah, I don't want them to suffer for me.
It's hard for me saying this because, who knows how I would react if something happens to somebody I love. But at least I have the common sense to think about it.
Yeah.
When I was your age, I didn't think about nothing. All I thought about was I'm gonna get back.
Something I want to speak on.
So before you, I'm pretty sure I can see it in your eyes. You have them thoughts. Just get that out your head. I'm telling you, because when you live by the gun, you die by the gun.
Yeah, for sure.
You hear me? Karma has a way of coming back,
Karma's gonna get him.
and there's nothing.
Karma already got them.
There's nothing you can
you
do.
go.
Don't talk about that.
No, not like that. Like
No, I know what you mean,
They
but-
arrested.
Okay, but see, you don't even gotta do nothing.
Mhm.
Now they're gonna sit the rest of their lives in jail. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
The crazy thing is, before I brought them here, Jimmy, I thought it was gonna be like a funny episode, like us talking about the Orby Wars and stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't know any of
I ain't
this.
know they're deep. You guys
So
are deep.
young.
Taught me something because as I'm older, like you guys got pain in you, and a lot of y'all kids, you guys, your pain is like you're taking it out on like like you losing your parents, your grandmom. Now you're working, you're doing better. So there is a light on the end of the rainbow.
Yeah.
Don't never think that. Don't ever think because what happens to you that I thought like that. When I did time, when I came home, I was thinking about, man, where I'm gonna work, and people gonna accept me. I couldn't think about that. I had to worry about myself and say, man, ended up having a son. He's 21 years old now, and man, I couldn't fathom. That's all I got. Like, that's all I got. Like, I think sometimes, man, it is because I get people sometimes they confuse my son, be like, oh, I seen your son here and there. No, negative. My son don't hang out.
Yeah.
Like, I get offensive with that. And I was at the hall the other day. Some lady was like, yeah, I see you. Jamil was in there, and the lady was like, and the guy was like, yeah, we see you on I Street. I'm like, no.
Wrong guy.
Like, I know where I got my son's location.
Yeah.
And I said, I want to take you guys out, like all of us, like all of us. One day you ain't doing nothing. Let's go. There's a movie or bowling. We got some fun, and just for that little moment that we take that pain away from you, to help you out. I feel good, and I'm not doing it for petty or for mercy or for look. I don't even care about the podcast. It's about being serious because it's subjects that a lot of people don't talk about. You got a lot to talk about, and you're a good addition. You talk about whatever bothers you in life. Sometimes call somebody. Like I say, if he can talk to him, because I commend him for that. That you guys talk to him, they know him, and he took you away from like buying you food, making sure you guys are all right. A lot of guys won't do that. Because I would be the same guy, but back in the day, I would have had you working. I would have had you doing something for that money because that's how some people think. Some people think evil. They use you to benefit from you.
Jimmy, watch that. You was there the one time. One of the young boys came around and was asking me how can they make money. What I did.
Oh, you told him like you gave them multiple opportunities. You told him like he was.
But
talking
where
about.
did I take him when he said he wanted to make some money to buy what?
Shoes.
And where I took him.
You took him to the shoe store.
And I bought him some shoes.
Yeah.
Because a real old head not gonna. How it's easy to tell a young guy because now you need a work permit and all that. You need your parents to sign and all that. So he needed the sneakers then. Who am I to tell him you got to get a job to buy them or whatever? Yeah. He got to find a job. That's gonna take a while. Then he got to start working, saving money. That's gonna take another while. Yeah. And in between, he's gonna wind up getting in trouble. So
for them sneakers.
Yeah, for them sneakers. So I eliminated all of that. I was like, come on, let's go. We was in the middle of having we were shooting at each other with the Orby guns. Yeah. And I said, hold on, I'll be right back. We went. I got him the sneakers.
I ain't gonna lie. Well, I just see y'all, and I gotta make a little joke. I seen y'all doing that. Before you started doing the podcast, you used to always be out there, and there's be a lot of y'all. I ain't gonna lie.
We got videos.
I know. Listen, I'll follow him. I know, and I got so many cars. I had vans. I was gonna go out there and because we was doing that on Master. We was doing that on Hope.
We was even on the news.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
They put us on the news.
we was doing it, but not me. The young kids on my block on Hope Street. They was doing it, and they would fight with kids from Masher on your dad's old bar. Rest in peace.
I remember.
And
we used to spank Masher.
Yeah, they used to go at it, and I'm like, yo, these kids are genuinely having fun. And then we had neighbors the same way, and the cops would come like, dude. The only thing about it was they would take their guns instead of leaving them red and blue and yellow. They would paint them all black. So you know,
I used to tell them when they used to come with the John's paint, I used to put some tape around it, a certain color.
Because you don't want the cops because the cops will shoot you. You turn around with that gun and some of them
and they don't know, lasers. And it won't be their fault.
No, most of them used to put lasers.
Lasers, I know.
But wait, before we get too far, a lot of people say he's antisocial, and I don't agree with that statement. Because I was him at one point. I see he got a lot of pain and anger in him. And that's why he don't talk to the world because I see you. I see you, Pop. I see you. I see the pain. I know how you feel. And people
whatever you want to talk about.
Yeah, people misjudge you. They say you antisocial, but I see what it really is. Especially after talking to you tonight. I understand your pain. And like I told these two, I'm a phone call away whenever you just need to talk or whatever. But acting out in the streets and doing something that you shouldn't be doing is never the answer. I used to be angry, and I used to want to pick something up and go out and throw firecrackers around, but it's nobody's fault that what I went through. You see what I'm saying?
And can I say something?
Yeah.
When we was doing the Gel Blaster words, like, him right here, like, he always told me to come outside, like, so I could do that. And, like, it really kept my mind off everything. I used to cry myself to sleep. Like, I used to do so much like things that like hurt me.
Me,
he helped me so much. Like that's why he like one of my brothers for real.
I forced everybody outside. If they didn't want to come out, I'll force them. Yeah. I used to force them being outside because like what's in the house? You're just gonna be in your thoughts.
Yeah, I used to be in the house. I used to be in the house playing a game.
Y'all three wanna know something crazy? If you too, Jimmy, playing with y'all used to help my depression. I deal with
mine too because like
I deal with depression so bad.
Y'all was crazy out there though. Y'all was crazy out there.
That's what I'm saying. We were so into it. Yeah. We were so into it that
we wasn't thinking about the problem.
I wasn't thinking about nothing.
Yo, you don't understand when I used to come home. The first thing I used to do is put more Orbeez in the water.
Yo, me too. I used to go
like I used to be so excited, and not only put Orbeez in water, I used to find thicker clothes.
No,
we used to come outside like.
Why you put Orbeez in water for what? To make them slick?
Because they come out as little gummy, like little balls.
Yeah, I know.
You put them in water, and they grow bigger.
Oh, so what expands them?
I wish I had this because I wouldn't feel nothing.
Something I want to say is,
you ever freeze them? You ever freeze them?
Oh
no, don't freeze. No, it messes the gun up.
It messes the mag.
Yeah, it messes up the gun.
Saw or like
So you put water, you dry them, or you just put them in
our tricks out there like that, man. Don't listen to what he just said. Don't listen. But what you just asked?
Something I want to say is like earlier you had said something about like his situation not getting back or whatever.
Yeah.
And I feel like my father he got killed and stuff. So like I feel like if that was to happen, like let's say in last summer when like we stopped hanging
like
around
now that you're bigger,
yeah, I feel like if I found out who killed him, I'll probably feel like
right. That's why I'm telling them
in jail right now.
That's why I'm saying what I'm saying. I know I can see his bro. This is me all over again.
Yeah, because I knew his older brother. Like his older brother. Used
so
to
before he starts getting locked up and lashing out. That's why I was a menace in the street when I was younger because all the anger I had in me, all the frustration that I never told nobody, all the trauma I went through and I never told nobody. So I'm here to tell you that there's ways there's things you can do, and it's nobody in the world's fault that you went through what you went through. Not saying that it's your fault, but to go out there and hurt people is not the answer. I promise you. And this is coming from somebody who I used to like get excited about hurting people, that not just anybody, but people I had problems with, people that didn't like me, people that wanted to hurt me. Now, anybody want to do anything, I wouldn't even care unless they in front of me trying to hurt me or put the like. I don't even have the energy to give any loser that doesn't like you for whatever reason.
Something I want to also say is like his older brother. He used to walk me to school. That's why I see him as my little brother, because his older brother knew my older. His older brother knew my older brother. He used to always walk me to school. His older brother would be buying me food, water, whatever.
What's his older brother's name? Jonathan. Shout out to Jonathan, man. You a real one.
Yeah,
I appreciate you for looking out for him and buying him whatever. You know, I appreciate that, Jonathan. Thank you.
I appreciate him for being a friend he is to these guys.
Yeah,
of course.
him, and a special shout out to my right hand, my closest homie Ernesto. I've caught them at him too. Caught them at 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, just breaking down, crying, like a lot of things. Just a lot like.
There's nothing wrong with crying, man. Like, nothing wrong with having tears in your eyes, man.
You might see me like I'm trying to paint a picture right now, or like, oh yeah, he a third young boy, but like I be going through a lot. Like he knows that he could tell you himself. He could tell you too. I be 3 in the morning crying, breaking down, and it's just I'm gonna keep it a beam. It got to a point. It got bad. Like you could ask him. It got bad to a point. Like anything. Like anybody says something wrong to me. Like, bro.
Yeah,
like I'm.
That's why I was telling him what I was telling him.
Like I had just so much built up anger.
I know that feeling.
And then I got into a relationship. I'm gonna keep it a beam. Me and that girl, no longer together. But that girl, she taught me a lot. I'm gonna keep it a beam. And she really made me stay out the way.
Are y'all still friends?
No, we on bad terms right now because
we'll fix that. Listen. And when I say fix it, I don't mean. Hold on. When I say fix it, I don't mean get back with her. Because sometimes people come into your life to be a friend and not a lover or a girlfriend or a boyfriend or a sex partner. Sometimes that person brings more value being your friend, just your friend, than anything else. Yeah. I've met so many different women that I've shared things with, and now we're just friends, and now we're closer now than anything before, because we wasn't meant to be in a relationship, or we wasn't meant to be friends with benefits or anything like that. Trust me, anybody and everybody God puts in your way and in your life is for a reason. Yeah. Always remember that. Whether it's good or bad, whether it's a life lesson or a benefit, but it's always a reason.
Me and that girl, she was like my best friend. She made me stay in the house because she knew I used to be fighting. Like she knew. She was locked. But she was looking out for me. But he was whooped. But she was looking out for me. If you look, hold on.
He's the dog. She's the walker.
Literally. No, don't say no. Yes,
bro. All right.
Yeah, like that, little bro.
You gotta admit it.
Nah, go ahead.
But she was looking out for me though. She was making me stay in the house because she knew I got booked. She was there for me when I got booked. She was there. Like she's been through there when I got into the fights. She didn't want to see her boyfriend into that. So she used to keep me in the house. She used to make me go see her.
So whoever this young lady is, I think you should reach out to her.
No, yeah, me and her
friend.
Right.
Don't be a what you call that, a dog.
No,
don't be her pet anymore.
It's just that the things that she did behind my back recently, I'm not.
So we don't gotta talk about that, and please don't try to expose her on here. Please don't try to, especially tonight. But I will say this: reach out and just be her friend. And if being her friend is not enough, or is gonna bring conflict, then don't reach out.
Yeah,
but appreciate the stuff she did for you, because I'm also a big believer in expiration.
Yep.
When somebody's in your life and they no longer bring you value or anything, it's time to split ways.
Exactly. Like that girl, I'm gonna keep it a beam. I still got love for her because she.
I see what you're saying. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
She showed me a lot.
That girl.
She showed me a lot.
That's good. That's good.
He still care about it. That's cool. We understand. We was all young.
Look how red he getting.
Yeah.
I thought you walked shit down. Mr. Walk shit down.
With her, he don't walk nothing down. She walk him down.
Literally.
All right, let's not talk about Liz. All right, let's not talk about
Liz. We're gonna do no shot fired right here.
Yeah.
But what you call it? That girl, she kept me out the way. I'm gonna keep it a beam.
That's good.
And I also want to say something about what everybody else is saying about getting arrested behind bars.
Before you say something, I'm gonna tell you this: jail is for suckers.
Literally,
jail is for suckers.
Hold on.
Can nobody get no 2 points, no brownie points, or nothing for being in jail? I don't care who you are. The new wave, the cool wave, the official wave is
Getting
getting
money.
a job, taking
Yeah,
care of
money.
your family, and staying out the way.
Hold on, Ollie.
right,
I can take my glasses off real quick.
Walk them down.
Bro, hold on. This to every young boy out there, bro. Stop trying to get booked. Stop posting you on the bean. That shit not cute.
That's ugly,
Females
bro.
don't like that, bro. That is, bro. It's a bad look on you. It's a bad look
You
on your
just a
family.
dirty young boy stuck
You's
in the
a
house with
dirty
people.
ass
Like,
young
you
boy
dirty
playing
as
the
shit.
block. Stop posting you smoking. Stop posting you trapping on the block. Stop doing that,
Shit
bro.
not
That's a
cute,
bad look
bro.
on you. That's not cute at all, bro. Being behind the cell and being in a holding cell, being booked, being in the youth, that shit not cute, bro. At the end of the day, bro, your family suffering for you. Everybody's hurt, and you thinking like, oh yeah, bro, I'm doing this shit for my old heads. My old heads going when I come out, they going, oh yeah, they gonna be loving me. They gonna see
gonna
this,
put
that,
you
and the
up for
third.
failure.
Whole
Proud of you,
time,
man.
bro. They really, bro.
Look at my youngin.
They, bro. At the end of the day, everybody else is gonna look at you as a dirty ass symbol. You not
That's
getting
it.
paper. You don't got no cheese in your pocket, nothing. You just there sitting by yourself, all alone
Literally.
in that
That's
cell.
real shit. Now tell them what you do.
I walk shit down.
And
I
also
love
wanna
that,
say
man.
That being behind bars, it gets no cool points until you actually get arrested. You get that feeling. Nobody gonna reach out to you when
At
you're in
all.
the youth. People gonna reach out to you once in a while, once in a blue. But at the end of the day, bro, they got.
And
no-
let me tell y'all something. I don't mean to cut you off. Let me tell y'all three something. That shit don't impress a real woman. It might, them little dumbass girls that's younger than y'all.
Them
your
little
age,
ratchet
might,
Jones.
yeah, may think that shit cool, but it's not. Because you know what? It's gonna ruin your. It's gonna ruin your
gonna-
record. It's
yeah.
gonna ruin your and by
whole
ruining
life.
your record, it's gonna ruin your life because
Whole life.
now you can't get certain jobs. A bunch of opportunities gonna go out the window.
It's like when a young boy get booked for a gun, you can't use your gun license.
Exactly.
We license
You turn into a
out the
felon.
window, you turn into a
Yup,
felon.
turn into a
and you
felon.
get put on a ban. All being arrested is not cool
At all.
Being in them cars, that's what we got arrested for. Being in them stolen cars, not cool.
No, yeah. Let me speak on that again.
Not
Yo,
cool.
Ollie, I can take my glasses off.
You
Do your
could
thing.
hold on. You could lose your life over them cars.
Yeah.
One little car accident.
Let me tell y'all. Let me
losing
tell
your
y'all.
life.
Let me tell y'all a scenario. What if y'all was breaking in somebody's car and the owner come out with a gun
Exactly.
and kill y'all?
That's
Look,
what
let me
that's
walk
what
down
I was
real quick. Let
scared
me walk
for.
down.
Go ahead,
I
walk
can take them off.
Take them off.
All right, bro. Me and him, we was dirty ass young boys back then. Fuck is we doing taking other people's hard earned paid car for?
Right. I was
We
gonna say
stealing
that.
into cars for what? For what? Bro, they put sweat, tears, blood into all that, into that money to get that car. We don't know their situation or nothing, and we taking the car just for a joyride, bro. Like we really dirty ass young boys. We did that for the look, for the cool points. That shit not cool at all. At the end of the day, what's being cool is getting a job, helping your family, putting a pocket on your cheese, putting money on your cheese. That's what's cool, bro. That's what females really like. I walk shit down.
Hold on, real quick before we move forward. Since he said that, y'all want to apologize to the people's car y'all stole?
No, yeah.
Everybody.
Every car we took, I apologize.
Every car or every one of our friends did.
They're called victims.
Like,
yeah.
all of our friends, we apologizing for our friends, for ourselves. Everybody is like, it's just, it's not a good reputation. People they probably cry after that, and being in them joy rides.
Think about this.
Going
You see-
100 on the.
Some people don't even know how to drive.
You see how your aunt, your uncle, and your aunt's husband, how they struggle to get you this nice jacket, the nice clothes, and all that. Imagine somebody stole their car and they can't get to work.
They broke into my aunt's car, and when I felt
Right.
that,
So
I
they
felt,
broke into it. They ain't steal it. So
No,
imagine they would have stole it,
I-
and she can't get to work, or he can't get to work, or the other he
Now
can't get
there's
to
no
work.
food on the table.
I would
How you gonna eat?
I would have been mad because
How's she gonna buy you these nice North Face jackets?
she would have to worry about buying another car. And I would have been
Exactly.
mad because, like, why you did that? That's corny.
So
when
next time,
when
an idiot friend of yours want to tell you that, yo, let's go.
No.
Call me.
Nah,
Call me, and I'll come talk to your friend.
But you know the point that he said that you can now that you guys said that and you guys apologized to the people you took their car, and regardless if people had extra money to buy some people, some things is needed, some things is not needed. But what I'm trying to say is now you ain't the only kids doing it. Or did it?
Yeah.
It's other kids. So if you know a kid is doing it or whatever, the way you talk to us and you talk to the audience,
talk to them.
talk to them.
Talk to
Because
them.
if you can save one person out of a group of 10. So I did when I came home, there was a high school in Camden called Woodrow Wilson High School. So when I went up there, I dressed with the swag. At that time, we used to wear like our jeans was like real baggy. Remember the long
Jabos.
Yeah, early
we used to wear 2000. We used to wear the
Jabos.
So what I did was I got on stage, and at first it was booing me, ooh, you know, whatever, because I wasn't talking what they wanted to hear. Because kids are like that. If you don't talk what they want to hear or be in the lingo, they don't want to understand it. So what I did was I went up there and I told them my story. When I told my story, everybody started from booing and got quiet, and they started listening. Because the whole thing about it, I wasn't going up there to prove a point. I wasn't saying because what I got locked up for is I'm a better man than you because you stole the car.
Yeah.
Or you got caught for armed robbery or nothing. I was just showing them how you can waste your youth years being behind bars.
And he didn't have to do that.
I didn't have to do that.
He took time out of his day to give young people advice.
And I always say the reason I say it's called an effect because sometimes you guys don't get it, you still ain't gonna get it. A call and effect is just not just about you. It's about like when you get sentenced, you ain't never been sentenced. When you get sentenced and you get them type of football numbers, Pacheco's one of my favorite players for the Chiefs. What he wears.
Number 10.
Number 10. Imagine the judge tell you give you 10 years and you never get to see your family again.
Nah, yeah.
10 years is a lot of time. A month is a lot of time.
Yeah.
So we just say the call and effect of the judge say this. I'm not just sentencing you. I'm sentencing your mom.
Your whole family.
Your whole family suffers for that.
Because when you in there, you don't got nobody taking care of you.
Nobody.
So the ones that are taking care of you are struggling to take care of you.
Yeah.
I hope you understand.
They got their own
that.
bills. They got their own struggles.
So you making
Another bill.
Getting a whole extra bill that they can't
Phone
even
calls,
afford.
money on your books. Making sure you all right. Making sure everybody's in there trying to take your manhood. Because sometimes there's some kids in there they got parents.
Yeah.
It's being
That's
honest.
that's
Somebody want to hear
reality.
it, but it be kids like, yo,
It's the
send me
truth.
that. I need that money because if not, I got this guy.
Yeah.
And then, you of course, any youngin got to defend themselves when it comes to a one-on-one. Jail's a whole different, because jail's a different.
Ain't no guns in jail.
Yeah, ain't no gun.
I want to say something.
But before you do, I'm gonna ask y'all a question, right? Y'all three. What's the most important thing a family can have besides their home? Something essential. You don't know? You don't know?
I feel like
It's a car.
Yeah.
In the emergency, they got their car to take. Imagine you say you got a little sister.
Yeah.
Imagine your little sister was having a seizure or attack or something, or she ate something that was choking her almost to death, and the ambulance taking long, and now y'all don't got a car because somebody stole it. Think about that.
She losing her life every minute.
Because somebody stole the car.
And
When if they had their car, they could have just put her in the car, took her right to the hospital. You see what I'm trying to paint? The picture I'm trying to paint to y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all taking these people's cars, y'all paralyzing them, potentially making a cause and effect, like my cousin said, that could have been avoided if they had their car. But y'all stealing their cars, making it almost impossible for them.
You know them kids that got caught and they was from Camden. They was stealing all the SRTs. You heard about them? They was stealing all the SRTs out here. It was a big thing. You know how much time they gave them kids? Kids. We talking about your age. We talking about football numbers. What's you're an Eagles fan. What is besides Jalen Hurts who got number one? Look at you're an Eagles fan. You're an Eagles fan too?
No, I don't.
You know Eagles fan?
Yeah.
All right, to football. I can tell you like football. So real quick, number one is what? Jalen Hurts, right? The rest of the numbers, what are they? They're double-digit numbers.
AJ Brown.
So imagine they gave you a double-digit.
If it's number 6.
Besides them two, everybody's double-digit. Imagine they gave you that type of time for having this a joyride because you turned around and killed somebody on the boulevard. Because a lot of people lost their life on the boulevard. That's why they got the speed.
And that's what I want to say. People in them joyrides, you could lose your life or take somebody's life.
Yeah.
And also, the thing is, when you get arrested, I was thinking about this, Thanksgiving. People that's arrested now, they didn't spend the holidays.
Exactly.
Thanksgiving, as a person that's a young boy and a youth, you being arrested, you not being able to spend your birthday with family.
Yep. Listen, everything. And if some got kids, you can't even spend time with the kids.
Literally, Thanksgiving, Christmas, Halloween, being on those holidays and thinking I should be with my family and friends, you out here in the cells doing what a time that you did for your friend or that you did for yourself and a dumb decision. That's what I wanted to say. Also, back to what you were saying about being in a month, being in a year, and literally in 1 second, somebody could die. Somebody probably died.
That's what I meant earlier.
Somebody died right now.
Somebody died right now.
That's what I said. In a split second, your life could change.
In a whole month, somebody in your family could die, and you and themselves, and you and
you can't even go to the funeral and all that.
You can't even go to the funeral. You like, oh damn, I wish I was never booked because I want to be there watching my whoever being buried. Yeah. But now you got to wait in the cells, fighting every time. fighting to put some food on your plate because somebody go for your
It's
snacks.
real, man. It's real.
And
Yep.
you just sitting in there, just analyzing, looking in your room. I should have been there. And a whole month is a long time. A day, 24 hours, an hour, 10 minutes.
Anything can happen like in a second.
In a
So
second.
imagine a day or two. But listen, guys, we gotta wrap this up. Hey, I did not. You see me dressed up like this. I had to go to an event. I was gonna cancel with y'all, and Sam told me like, don't cancel. So I came, and I'm so glad that I came.
Yeah, I'm
man.
glad this is a good
I
episode.
appreciate you guys coming on and sharing y'all stories, and I didn't even know y'all was gonna share. I thought we was just gonna come on here and talk shit about the Orby Wars and bring it back to life.
That's for part
But-
two. Part
yeah,
two.
part two. So real quick, tell them your Instagram and where they can find you.
Ju__215.
You.
And then Parkbaby.Mar, PARKBABY.YARKK.
Mine's is Zstcks __. Lowercase Z, everything's lowercase. So it's ZSTCKS __.
Jimmy.
El Diablo _ 215.
Y'all already know, Jimmy. Y'all already. Hey, my outro message is this: if you somebody that's in the street or not in the street, and you know kids in your neighborhood that they look up to you or anything, don't use them for negative things, man. Be the voice. Be the voice that they don't have at home, or that they don't have, or that they do have at home but not listening to because they think it's lame to listen to it at home. Be a better person. Be a positive person, because just one conversation could take these young guys a long, long way. This is your boy Oli, and this was another episode of Chats with Oli.